In this video, we'll be discussing The Hunt. Does this film rise with the Republic, or does it get shot down by democracy? We're about to let you know. Let's get into it! Dun 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 dun. What's up, guys? Welcome to Chicks Watchin' Flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And today we are reviewing. What are we reviewing?
The Hunt!
The Hunt! Oh, I have to open mine. Please.
Yes, you do. We discovered that Holly has no idea how to open a beer bottle. All right, now she knows. I just taught her.
12 strangers wake up in a clearing. They don't know where they are or how they got there. In the shadow of a dark internet conspiracy theory, ruthless, liberal elitists gather at a remote location to hunt humans for sport. But their master plan is about to be derailed when one of the hunted, Crystal, turns the tables on her pursuers. Guys, this movie was 1 hour and 29 minutes too long, rated R. Overall opinions, let's get to it. Man?
I didn't enjoy watching this movie. It was very disgusting to me. All the blood and the violence was gross. There were some enjoyable moments, some little comedy moments, and I do think it was a unique idea. I didn't like it. However, I will say, I think this was made with no apologies. The director made it with no apologies. I don't think they cared if anybody liked it.
Exactly.
Good point, man. Kate, what'd you think?
I actually didn't mind it as much as these girls didn't really like it at all. I thought it was funny. I thought, they were trying to tell us, trying to have a message. Maybe it's brutal, but I didn't mind it. I was entertained from beginning to end.
I think about 10 minutes into this movie, I turn to you and I go, I hate this movie already.
Holly was very vocal in this movie.
I hate political movies. Yes, this was political on purpose with no apologies. They took both sides of the aisle to the extreme. They equally disparaged both sides, and both sides of the extremes are super annoying in real life, which I get. Mm-hmm. So seeing it on film though, and paying money to see this for an hour and a half, I was like, oh. Yeah, so that's my overall opinion. Girls, let's get to our favorite segment. Let's talk about acting! All right, first, let's start with the star, Betty Gilpin, who played Crystal.
Oh my!
Did your mother teach you manners?
Oh, guys.
Manor Farm was the name of the.
Her manor.
Well played.
Yeah. Well, I just watched. Animal Farm. What it's based on, or all the references, it's Manor Farm and Animal Farm too.
Yes, lots of reference to Animal Farm. So Betty Gilpin played Crystal, and we love her. We do love her. She is awesome in Glow. If you haven't seen Glow, watch Glow. I thought she was super strong in this movie. She kicked ass, and she was my favorite.
And taken names.
She was my favorite in this movie.
Well, she was the snowball star.
Ooh, yeah, she was. What?
She got some nice tatas.
You've got some lime on your nose. Wait, use your elbow.
Get the F out of here. I got it. Wow. We waited till the second segment.
Just saw it.
The middle of the second segment. You're so rude. And my best friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
I might chop liver.
Cheers. Man, what'd you take on the acting here?
Well, I really liked her. She is her delivery and her choices are very unique. She nailed that monologue about the jackrabbit and the box turtle, which could have been so boring. She's so boring, but it there's always in a good way. Sorry, she's deadpan. That's her.
That's her
But
character.
she was
style.
so captivating.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's a saying in acting. I don't know who said it, but never be afraid to bore the audience as long as you're not boring yourself. And that's exactly what I think she did.
Oh, God. Acting tips from Mandy.
Who farted?
What, girls? Let's talk technicals. Cinematography, directing, writing, lighting, costumes, and all in between. Kate, let's start with you, girl.
All right. So, as I kind of said with what I thought of this movie, I think that the director wanted to send a message, and I think he did unapologetically, as Mandy said. And I don't know, I liked his balls, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
He had some good cojones coming out with this, and I'm glad I saw it, because, I learned things. I don't know, I was entertained. I'm trying to think of some. Oh, the fighting was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the special effects were great, and they were gory and big on purpose. I hated the writing, the dialogue. I mean, it was on purpose. I get it. It was on purpose.
You can't take this movie too seriously.
I
and
know.
if you do, you're going to be like Holly, who's very angry throughout the whole film. You just got to go in it with an open mind and just laugh. It's a satire, in my opinion.
I know.
It's entertaining.
There were some really funny parts, but I rolled my eyes a lot during this movie. A lot. Yeah, man, thoughts? Technicals?
I think you guys covered the technicals. I guess if I'm going to say anything, I just want to talk about the timing that this movie came out could not have been worse. And the time that we, with all the coronavirus stuff happening, and, it was such a depressing movie about, people fighting in our country, and, when it's a time we really need to be coming together. So it was just, not a great movie for us to see right now.
Actually, this was pushed back. It was supposed to be back in August, but because of all the mass shootings, they held off. So, I mean, is there a right time for this movie to come out?
No! Girls, what would you give this movie as a rating on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Man?
2.5.
Ooh. Okay. Cade, what's your rating?
2.9.
Guys, I'm gonna give this movie a 2.
Ooh.
Yes, solid 2. It did make me laugh at times. I did enjoy the fight sequences. I just didn't think this movie needed to be made. It's one of those. It's just one of those. That's all.
Yeah.
But, people enjoyed it, so she got her money's worth. Isn't that nice? What do we recommend you to see this movie? I would wait until it's on demand.
Yeah, it's not necessary to see it in the theater, especially with this coronavirus going around. It's not worth the virus.
Yeah.
Catching.
Don't risk it. Not for this movie. Now, if it was Little Women. I mean,
all the
risk
way.
It. Well, fellow movie buffs, that's it for today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And leave us a comment below. Are you seeing The Hunt? Did you see The Hunt? What did you think? Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you are in the know when all of our upcoming videos come out.
Shoot,
Alright,
Holly.
guys, that's it, my chicks. Watchin' flicks. I'm Holly.
I'm Mandy Lee Thompson.
And I'm Katie Lee.
And we will see you next time, baby.